Get over here, Reject Nation. You can stay here by subscribing and clicking bells. Super Bowl Sunday is coming up, so you want to click the notification bell to get notified whenever we got one of their many reactions going up on that day. Anyway, there's this trailer here, Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge, and I heard about this movie. I think they're doing like 2 animated features actually. Something about like Warner Brothers is producing a couple of these, I'm pretty sure, to help gear up for the live action Mortal Kombat movie that's coming out, which will be R-rated, so yay. Yeah, let's check this out. I'm excited for it.
Once a generation, the finest warriors must do battle to decide the fate of their realm.
Looks like one of those DC animated movies.
I, Shang Tsung, welcome you to Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat!
If Shao Kahn wins this tournament, Earth as you know it will cease to exist. Let Mortal Kombat begin. I will win this tournament.
Ornament.
Let's see what you've got.
Reptile.
What is it you want?
Sub-Zero.
Seek my revenge.
Nice.
Get over here.
Wow.
Awesome.
Finish him. Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge.
Ooh. It's gonna be cool. Nah, now we need a red band trailer.
Yes, I'm surprised they didn't lead with a red band trailer. It's like Gore is the most famous character in Mortal Kombat.
I'm excited for this. The director of this, I believe, did Assault on Arkham, the DC animated one. And the writer worked on one of those DC movies as well. I think it was the Teen Titans one. I'm not sure which one it was.
Teen Titans.
Either way, this looks great. The animation style and the flair does remind me of that, but it also looks mixed in a lot with sort of just a Japanese anime flair throughout, which is appropriate considering the fact that this is adapting Mortal Kombat. The players that it mainly honed in on are classic Mortal Kombat characters. A lot of times when I pick up the games, I'll be like, who's this guy? But I always remember the classics, like you see here, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, Sonya, Liu Kang,
Johnny Cage.
So the main characters they focused on were them. It's called Scorpion's Revenge. I didn't really get a clear sense of how this is Scorpion's movie, because that was the thing that I found a little bit odd when I heard the title of this. Scorpion is not really a character that I've seen portrayed as a main character. He's always like everyone's favorite. He's the coolest or whatever. I know that's subjective. I'm just saying. It's kind of objective at the same time. Saw that joke coming a mile away. John makes that same kind of joke every time. So that's why I was like, I'm going for you. I'm gonna beat it to the punch right there. Yeah.
Never again.
I wanted to see something that showed a little bit more of a clear-cut plot because, yeah, this is pretty much just Mortal Kombat tournament, Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn.
As long as the portal remains open, your world becomes my world.
I wanted to see like what makes this Scorpions movie, but I didn't really get the sense for that. Other than that, though, in terms of a Mortal Kombat adaptation, I'm sure this is going to be really awesome.
Yeah, well, and I also guess doing a little bit of reading and understanding that they're going with the 2011 retcon version of the story that goes back and recontextualizes the first 3 games at least. I kind of wish this trailer gave me a slightly better sense for what... I mean, this is going to be a movie. It's not just going to be a bunch of fight scenes. So I kind of wanted to know a little bit more what the movie itself is going to do or be about, other than get all these people together to fight, which, you know, is going to be the way that they solve the conflict at hand. But still, I mean, yeah, it does look super cool. I wish we got a red man so we could see some of those finishing moves, some of that gore, because I do think that that's like one of the main things that attracts people to Mortal Kombat. But this looks cool.
Don't worry, John. We'll still get a yellow dollar bill sign.
Oh, we will.
Even though there's no swearing or violence in this trailer.
Just the word combat alone.
Just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah.
This kind of reminded me of like a commercial for a TV animated special a little bit. So I don't know. I thought it was all right.
Well, the thing is, I trust the filmmakers behind it. Like, those DC animated movies are
They're pretty rad,
incredible films. And their trailers are usually not up to par.
Yeah, true.
in delivering the goods on, really demonstrating what's going to make this film awesome. 9 times out of 10, you see that the trailers just are not a great representation. So it's really the filmmakers involved and a lot of the animation style. Like, I love being able to see so much of this brought to life. I remember in the 90s when the movie came out, the first movie, there was an animated movie that mixed cartoon and computer-generated fight scenes.
Yeah.
That was terrible. That was awful. I really hope they don't do that at all of this one, but I
Yes.
remember that one.
Those experiments were special back in the day.
I kind of felt like in the voiceover for this, because in the Mortal Kombat theme song, when they're naming off the characters, Sonya Blade, Liu Kang, it kind of sounded like they were doing that here in the montage of the characters they're focusing on. I think this trailer is slightly playing into nostalgia for the people who grew up on this in the 90s.
I don't buy it.
Okay. There's so many new characters in Mortal Kombat now, and like you brought up that this was more like a rendition riffing on when they sort of relaunched it. Everything they're kind of showcasing here are all the things that were really heavily showcased in the 90s movie, So it seems like they're kind of playing into that. I hope that every character gets a chance to be fully fleshed out. That's something that I think is really cool that you can do with a lot of these video game movies, especially ones that have a simple plot like this, getting people from all parts of the world to come together for the tournament of Mortal Kombat. Like Johnny Cage, Sonya Blade's background and all that could be a lot of fun. And especially, with the fact that they have these voice actors like Joel McHale here as Johnny Cage, Jennifer Carpenter as Sonya Blade, Steve Blum as Sub-Zero, and he played Spike in the English dub of Cowboy Bebop. So he's a wonderful voice actor. There's a whole bunch of voice actors actually not that familiar with. Those are the few. John Bailey's
I'm
in
sure
here maybe.
he knows all of them.
Yeah.
He can tell you.
Yeah, what do you guys think of this trailer? Are you excited for it? Keep in mind that too, it's like if you haven't, I think the animation style of Mortal Kombat has such incredible graphics and its cutscenes and whatever. I can see some people being a little resistant towards this because the animation might not look super appealing compared to that. But I think if you are familiar with the DC animated films, like a lot of times the animation doesn't even look great in the trailers, and when you watch the movie, it looks incredible. So that's kind of the same impression I'm getting here. I'm just a suck up to Warner Brothers, plain and simple. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. Collect that check.
What'd you think of the trailer? Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell to go from being rejected to being accepted. Catchphrase.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
see if it sticks and if I remember that in the next time we shoot a new video. Hey, download and follow us on the Stardust app. 30-second reviews for any films, TV shows, and or trailers. Posting daily, sometimes twice a day, covering a lot of stuff on there that we do not cover here on YouTube, playing a lot of catch up on movies and shows and such, so follow us over there. And last but not least, I'd like to end this with a patron of the day shout out to a man named Daniel Gallagher. John, take it away.
Daniel, I know you've been training, and I want to fight you. I think that we could really be a good matchup. I'm kind of skinny. You've been bulking up, but you're younger than me, so I think we could, really get something going. Do it live on YouTube, make some super chats, and then you can take those and filter them back into Patreon. Perfect business model. Plus, we get to hang out.
What?
We're gonna fight, me and Daniel. We're gonna fight.
Oh, and you said something about super chats?
Yeah, we're gonna live stream the fight on our channel.
Okay.
Get some super chats to power our fight up. So the more Daniel gets, the more pumped he's gonna get, and the more I get, the more pumped I'm gonna get. But we're really gonna split it at the end because it's all coming through the same place. But then Daniel, he's gonna take his cut of the fight money and pledge it back into Patreon. So now I've explained the shout out.
John has taught improv classes.
I have to children. It's hard. It's very hard.